Hey guys, so yeah, this week we're talking about subnets, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of videos from classmates about how to subnet, the various ways to do it. Um, and I kind of want to talk about my own experience, especially within my workplace, about the subnets that we have. And so, why do we subnet? Subnet reduces network traffic and improves network performance. It also allows an administrator to implement security policies to determine which networks can communicate while others cannot. And a subnet could divide an organization into many different ways by location, such as remote locations or various floors within a building, different organizational units, different devices. Yeah, there's many different reasons to separate your networks. And so, if you may not know, I work for a help desk for a hospital, and we have a .10 private network, which is very subnetted, and we actually have one single Excel document which consists of about 30 different sheets of different classifications and breaks down all of our subnets that we currently use. And I was actually looking at this today because I today had to install a brand new printer at a offsite location. And so I had to reference this document to find out which subnet this new printer needed to be applied to. And, it got me thinking about the grand scheme of our network. And so I want to kind of show you this. I really wish I could show you the actual document, but security measures prevent me from doing so. But essentially, they utilize a .10 private network, which is subnetted with a 255, 255, 248 mask. And so, yeah, we have approximately 8,192 different subnets, all of which can host 2,046 various hosts. And so, yeah, the various sheets within the Excel spreadsheet looks kind of like this. It's broken down into all the various types of devices, and they could be doctors' computers or medical devices or printers. Like each different location has its very own subnet for specifically printers. But it goes beyond that. It goes on to our wireless connections, our wireless VLANs, and we even have 10 private or protected SIDs that we broadcast throughout the organization, and several different subnets that are combined into our guest network. But so I was looking at this document today, and we utilize all the way into the late 10.20 networks. And I noticed that it is utilizing VLSM for several of the networks, especially those that are consisting of network devices. And that's to maximize the potential for the applied IP addresses. And so, yeah, I ran into a problem today because I had difficulty reading this Excel spreadsheet. As I said, there's about 30 different sheets within this file. Breaking up all the various subnets for various applications and devices. And I actually needed to seek help to find the proper subnet to apply this printer to. And I learned through this process not only the importance of documentation of your network, but there's actually a really high initiative going on within the organization to migrate all of this data over to a proper database. And that would allow us, or me as a help desk personnel, to be able to very quickly identify the location to which I need to look at, and then break it down by the category of device, whether it's, a printer or another device, to be able to very quickly access the information that I need. It's one thing to have basic documentation, but if it's so vast that it's ininterpretable, it doesn't do anyone really much good. And so, I learned something very key today that, beyond subnetting your network out, and creating all the various IP addresses and maximizing the efficiency of your network, documentation is very important, and proper documentation, easily accessible documentation regarding your network structure is very important.